I think my best advice, which actually, when I was in Australia at the conference, I told a lot of the younger writers there this very thing is, don't think you need to go that traditional path where, you work for on the ground, floor as a copy boy, whatever it is, for this legacy, media outlet, and then have to work your way up over the course of 2, 5, 10, 15 years, and then you eventually get to the point where you're in the executive's office, and then you retire, and all is well. I think nowadays there are so many other platforms out there. Granted, they might not be able to pay you as those old school papers did, or did initially. But I think it's important to make a name for yourself, and kind of step outside your comfort zone a little bit. Go where the stories are, and that doesn't necessarily mean go to a war zone. I mean, because by all means, like, I'd be scared shitless to go cover war. It does intrigue me, and I'd be, I think there are so many stories to tell there. But I think it's important for you to just wherever you're interested, head there, and whether that's going to Africa or going to the middle of Tennessee, or the beach in San Diego, and just telling stories in the way that you think the world needs to hear them. And it might be wishful thinking in some sense of the word, but obviously you're not going to. I think my advice would be, if you decide to do that, approach some media outlets beforehand and say, hey, here's where I'm going. What kind of content do you need, or where do you want me to go? Where do you need people? Where do you need coverage these days? And I think figuring out where there's a void, and figuring out how you can leverage your expertise and your passion, your abilities to kind of help fit that need. That's something that I've done in my career. I've seen a lot of other people do, and I think it's good advice, and hopefully we'll send some people down the right path.